Ibate, Ifiale, Otutoma, Inakwana, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever time you're watching this. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Okay, enough of the joke. I'm feeling exhausted. It's so exciting to be alive and to be healthy. I've been sick for like few days. On Tuesday, I'd prepared, I've taken my bath on my way to work, like about to go to work. I swear I'd taken my dress, worn my dress, worn everything. What things will I wear or what things will I take along with me? I had arranged them, I had them all planned out. And then I just slumped on the bed, and that was it till yesterday. Yesterday is Wednesday. Okay. I'm shooting this video on Thursday, which is the 18th of September. Oh, but wait, why does life seem so fast when you have nothing to do with it? Okay, sorry, joke apart. So, my name is Nkesichi or Sichi, and I'm here to shoot the video concerning Tiwa Sickle Cell Foundation Disease Foundation request, because they called on all sickle cell warriors whom who are interested in sharing their stories to come forward, and I'm interested in sharing my story. Stay tuned. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, so welcome back, guys. First of all, growing up, everybody assumed that was always forging sickness, and according to them, I was pretending so that I would avoid house chores. Okay, I'm not a big fan of house chores. I confess to that. But would I pretend? Would I forge illness to feign illness? No, of course, no, never. Uh, my mom always would be the one to defend me, because she would be like, if truly Nkesichi was forging the sickness, what about her eyes? Does this yellowish stuff means? I mean, how did she forge that one too? Anyways, that was it. And there was this time a doctor insulted me. He was like, okay, let me start again. My genotype, people then in Port Harcourt, when I went to BMH, ran a genotype test. It showed I was AA. And several other clinics and hospitals also showed I was AA. And so everybody, including myself, thought I was AA. And I was even set to marry people. People lined up. People felt like, oh, I'm AS, and I would like to marry an AA lady. And some also who then was assumed to be AA. Well, I'm lucky for my life. Yeah, I'm happy. Anyways, so let's not forge American assets. Let's forge Nigerian. But I don't know how to forge, so just go with my assets. Assets. Sorry, I'm just being silly. Okay. let's being back to seriousness. So everybody thought I was AA, and so when the doctor saw that, the doctor was mocking me, insulting me. I was like, why would you, a young girl of 18 years? No, was it 18? I was not even up to 18, no. I was 16 then. Why would your blood be so low? Your blood account be so low. And then my mom and everybody be like, stinginess. Okay, yes, another thing. I don't like paying bills, but I mean, come on myself too. So they were like, you've carried this stinginess to school. Are you sure you eat? My mom was like, don't worry, that's cool. This month, I think doctor say your next appointment is in the next month. You no go am. Na here you go dey. Make I watch you, take care of you. Make we see this blood. So I stayed at home, of course. I ate. I mean, I love good meals, and my mom was a wonderful cook. I ate food. I ate ugu. We made with crayfish, made with liver, and the assorted, but mostly liver, majorly liver. So which other food did I eat? I was always drinking milk and malt. I mean, this was on a constant this was on a constant basis. It was not something like, oh, later, like, not be today. It was every day. In fact, it was morning and evening. My mom made sure of it. If I was not drinking ugu leaf, but that ugu was every day, back to back. Ugu and liver, greens, which is no, it's not spinach. Green is not spinach. No. Oh God, I can't remember it though. Yeah. Oh, wait, it's spinach. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to I'm like, I'm, I'm like, how would I say it? Mixing them with, I'm mixing it with lettuce. So with spinach. If I'm eating rice, I'm eating it with vegetables or spinach. If I'm eating, after which water milk with sachet tomatoes. Sometimes this will be washed. Then this one now, hospital too far. After which I felt fresh. And back then in Port Harcourt, I was so fat. It's not now that I'm seeing a thing that you see my cheekbone and this. Okay, yeah, this one was there, but it was hidden because when I felt ill, anytime I fall sick, everything that's how I'll just go skinny like with a snap of a finger. But one issue was that I was fat. Anyways, enough of that. After my mom did everything she had to do, the crayfish, the prawn, the periwinkles, sorry animals, sorry to the my condolences and my and also gratitude, yes, to those animals that died for me to eat. I'm so sorry, so sorry, because now I thinking about it, I don't feel really good eating animals because of whatever. I'm not a vegetarian yet, but I just feel one kind. So back to what we were saying, it's just kept going on like that for that 1 month, and then I had to go back to the hospital. It was government now, they'll give you time and you wait on a long queue. We went, I and my dad, and the blood that was 17%, 17, when we redid it, it was 18, only one added. When my mom saw it, she was like, what? No, wetin be this? But again, nobody accused me this time, Abi, because we all had seen it that it was not because of I was stingy to myself. It was just how my body worked. How I got to know I was sickle cell warrior. When I came to Abuja, I have even stayed for days, years rather. I think about a year or two, and then things and things, family issues and personal troubles and tribulations, and me sef I need a year watcher. I came to a place I felt very sick, like boom, all over my body. I had an intense pain crisis. And I had to, of course, after when I got the intense pain crisis, then what did we know? When someone gives you hospital and pharmacy, you prefer the pharmacy because you think it's cheaper. But actually, looking at it now, the hospital was quite cheaper than the pharmacy. Now, the pharmacy will paid about 10 to 14,000 because it was my boss, a neighbor that I stayed with in Kuje, that helped me pay for the pharmacy bill. Even the okay, let me not rush the story. So calm down first. You calming down. Let me serve too. Let me calm down. Sichi, calm down. So my neighbor paid it. That was 10 to 14,000. Like they gave me penta, I just passed out because my body was on fire. I don't know, for those of you who has never seen uh sickle cell warrior, please pray not to see them because it's very emotional, and that time is it's really a painful experience. And please, in case you do not ever in your life say, na small pain dey make you shout like this, because this pain is actually the cell. It's actually the cell that is causing this pain. This is not an ordinary pain that you say, oh, na just pain. It's not an ordinary pain, so don't you ever. I was accused of that. One say they try calm down, wetin say you no sabi tolerate something, na make why dey. I mean, this is a pain that comes inside. So at first, you feel say, hey, James Bond, say wetin be this, I go fit tolerate. Then later on, you just shout and cry, say, mona help me, oh, mona help me, oh, I no know wetin dey do me, oh, pain, oh, my body, help me. Because this thing is inside. It's not something physical or something minor cut. In fact, I would even choose a cut, an injury, yes, to that pain crisis, because injury it doesn't even feel that. I mean, wetin be wound pain. So that was it. My time is running up. I want to try to, like, sorry, I want to try to, like, round up. But anyways, when I got to the uh when I went to the pharmacy even advised me, say, babe, if like say go hospital, oh, if I tell you that I know what I'm doing is a lie, I'm just treating you blindly. This is the so day and you're still having the same pain that brought you here. And after the seventh day, he said, which this thing you want again? There's no more treatment. Go and find another alternative, or if you want this thing, you pay more money. And so with my pain body, I still carry myself, I comot for that clinic, for that pharmacy. We actually called the man doctor, but he was not actually a doctor. He was a med lab, a scientist in Gariki Hospital. As of then, I don't know about now, but then he worked in Gariki Hospital as a med lab scientist. And no Nigeria na jack of all trade, master of mistress of none. So I think that's what that man was. But anyways, he gave me that advice, and when the pain stopped, after a few more days, the pain stopped, and You know, we Nigeria now, something don't stop now. Me go invoke and come back. Waiting won't carry me go hospital again. I went to Kuje to bring my things, and the following day, as I dey comot, that was when again another pain crisis struck, and this one, it was my leg, my left leg. God, it felt like madness. I lost my mind. You know, at first, because I was inside keke, I was trying like, wetin be this, wetin be this. I was like, and the pain each time it kept in, sorry, intensifying. Like it grew more and more intense than it was. The pain was so excruciating, like I couldn't take it anymore, and I just kept shouting, and I kept shouting, and I kept shouting, and I got home, and I cried. I could not. Okay, they're not even bring me food. Food where just managed buy is bread, and me. That's one day. I wasn't a fan of bread. Give me, even now I'm hungry. I've eaten, no, but I'm hungry again. Give me bread. I'll say no, because bread and me, we know they follow one road pass. I don't know what people enjoy the bread. People say it's Russia and Ukraine that made bread expensive. If like make all the Russians and Ukrainians fight, make bread turn to one. If not only me, bread has nothing to do with me. You know, like, you know, value me, so I no value. So that was just it. And so the bread stayed there. The person that even please said that I'm going to help you buy the bread was still the person that came and still ate it. I did not even, that one wetin concern me, because I did die for pain na food bread of how much then. Now I wan come dey complain. But anyways, what's that story showed. Okay, should I, okay, let me just get to that place. I on Tuesday, on Tuesday, that was because the pain crisis started on Sunday. On Tuesday, I called my crush. There was this lady that was dying for, like, she was my whole world then, and even now I won't lie, I still, you know, I still have feelings for her. So she was like, why don't you go to the hospital? And of course I could go to the hospital, but I did not want to. And I said, I don't have money. Say, hey, she'll give me money, blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't want your money. I mean, do you know that sometimes it's not about money, it's about you being there, you showing up for me. Okay, I not tell her that one, no, but I mean, that was what I would, okay, that was what my in head would have said. It's it ended anyways, and but she gave me that advice, and she said I could go to a clinic at least if I couldn't afford hospital. And when I went to the clinic, they were like, ah, this one pass our power, oh, we know they handle this one, oh, this one an emergency case, rush quickly, go emergency. And so that was how we had to go, and we didn't even go emergency, we went the normal way. But though before we left, the nurse gave us and oh god, this name again, auntie, okay, just let me just say a painkiller, okay, a painkilling injection. Anti-sexy, oh Jesus, oh god, I don't know why. I really, really need to work on my vocals. I swear, I really need to sit down, start English 101 over again, start oral English and the pronunciations and everything, because I'm having issues. So when she gave me the injections, I they took me to the hospital. You know, that injection really minimized the pain, and I felt relieved for a while. But soon, of course, it started coming up. But then I'd seen a doctor. Okay, about to see a doctor. The doctor gave us options: X-ray, medicines, which I took. Then again, my boss again, who paid for that, uh, that who paid that pharmacist, also paid for this, and that was it. The genotype, when they said genotype, I was like, no, nah, I not be SS. You don't see me now. So SS people they look. I'm not sure I've ever seen an SS person, or I see an SS person, I will know that this person is a sickle cell warrior, or this person is a sickle cell patient, or this person has sickle. I don't even know them. But I just felt like I wasn't them. So when it came out and it revealed I was, well, what we go do now? Life continues. Well, anyways, I I'm happy about Prince. Sorry, Doctor Apoko Doctor, Apoko Doctor's video. This is 2025 video on World Sickle Cell Day. I appreciated what he said because he talked about school, he talked about sickle cell warriors have to battling with things, work, heal health and things. And this is not funny. You may have seen that video and you might like, I beg, so no concern me. But for us warriors, it goes a long way because now I was ill on Tuesday and I slumped to the bed and I did not stand up till yesterday evening. Now imagine I had a job. What would I have been like? And currently, yes, let me use this opportunity. Please, I'm looking for a job. Oh, I can do anything. In fact, I can do everything. Everything and anything. Don't mind me. Say, yes, I'm a warrior, but that does not stop me from being other things, like fighting for other things or fighting other things. I must not always fight only sickness. I can also fight other things. So if you're looking for maybe an wetin they call this one na EA, executive assistant, I'm the right girl for you. So that was it. If I was employed, then how would have my boss coped? And you know, it takes a lot of uh, it takes a lot of, what will I say, acknowledgement for somebody to employ you knowing your genotype. And also, even in school, I know several times I've been sick, I've been feeling weak, I've been feeling dizzy, I've been on meds. There was this time tramadol was inside my pocket. I was in class learning, and that was because I was having pains in my heart, every part, and so indirectly we say I was high and I was learning. And one thing about me, I don't do well when being high. I prefer using my normal head, fighting things fair and square, like just as my clear eye. I they see you, they see me. If it's for highness, then it should be maybe in the night, so that whatever we do is to end in sleep. I don't like doing things I'm on drug or I'm on whatever. But when in such situation, there's actually nothing you could do because you have to condole it because there's nothing else you can do. And I think the federal government of Nigeria should really look into this issue because with the news out there, Nigeria is the highest country with sickle cell problems. See NEPA too, don't bring their own problem. And we are not really doing anything about it. Our government is not bothered about us. What? And then when you apply for jobs, once they discover that you're a sickle cell, they just send you out. And it has happened to me. I've lost jobs because, let me not say job, but I've lost a job because they knew I was a sickle cell this thing. And once I just mentioned that, I regretted it, and of course, my instinct was right. I was never called upon anymore. But this is what happens, and but then, does it mean we will not eat? I mean, I'm hungry like this. Would I go and beg, hey, madam, abeg, give me food? I be sickler, I be no now. Of course, I have to hustle because when I am not sick, I have to work. And most of us are hustlers, seriously. We do so many things. So please don't allow the few times or fragile looks to make you frown upon us. Just give us at least some pardons, like, okay, this person, we know this is this. When they are sick, let's give them that. I wish this country could have a place for sickle cell because this thing is not funny. It's not funny at all. Thank you so much and have a nice day. And yes, for the let me just use this short time to tell uh people who are sickle cell anemic that there's still more out there for you. There's still more for you to achieve. It's not the end of the world. Trust me, it's not the end of the world. You can always start a business. You can learn tech whenever you have the money and the resources. So everything boils down to fun, but so last, as Nigeria will say, na only God go save us for this country.